Anyone watching this video has the potential to achieve anything they want. Any dream you guys have, don't think it's unattainable. Don't just think of it as a fairy tale and then forget about it. Actively work to achieve it. I'm telling you, from my experiences, some of my dreams growing up was buying a house in my early 20s, making $1 million online, then even making $100,000 online, even before that, making $1 million online, making $10 million in a year. I've achieved basically most of those in the span of, I want to say, 4 years of me actively putting in the work and actually putting in the work to achieve my goals. Now, one thing I will say is the journey is not easy at all. The journey was mentally draining. The journey was physically draining. There are a lot of bumps on the road. And the number one thing as an entrepreneur is to be able to get hit and still crawling back up, coming out on top. The amount of times I wanted to give up, I want to say, that crossed my mind maybe, I don't know, like 10, 20 times a month. Basically every single day. A new challenge would arise. If it's just a client filing a chargeback, messaging us unsatisfied every single day. The trading account basically getting rugged. Me losing basically all my money at one point. Multiple times, actually. I've lost so many trading accounts, and if I would have gave up, I would not have had a historical year like I did this year. I've generated over $1 million trading. This year was a breakout year, and even this year was not looking great. At one point, I had lost almost all the money that I had made this year in the trading account. The agency was not going well. Everything was going downhill. This was in the summer, basically halfway through the year. All my progress and even more of that was lost. Then I picked myself back up. In September, I got back to the drawing board. I cooked up a plan for Q4, and I said Q4 would be historic, not only for myself, for the business, for everyone around me. I made sure that everyone around me was blessed in Q4 just to make up for the last 9 months that were rough, specifically Q3. All this to say, never give up. I have no idea why people settle for less. People settle for $60,000 a year, $80,000 a year, $100,000 a year. They stop and they're satisfied with that. They go to their 9 to 5, even sometimes work overtime for free, 60-hour weeks at times, and they don't want to do anything about it. I don't know why I have to tell you to not be satisfied with the amount of income that you're making. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with income. It could be with a relationship you have. It could be with the overall situation you're in. I don't know why people limit themselves to a certain number or a certain factor in their lives, where us as humans, we have unlimited potential. We have, if you really wanted to go to the moon, I'm not here to tell you you can't go to the moon. Anything is achievable if you put in the work, put your mind to it, and chase your dreams. Now, I want every single one of you guys to pop up the Notes app in your phone, or even a drawing board in your room. Anything that you can display all the goals that you want to achieve in 2025. Trust me, write it down on a paper or write it down on your phone and notes. Write down everything that you want to achieve in 2025 and track it from week to week, month to month, quarter to quarter. Just make sure that you're on track next year and don't get left behind. Don't let yourself go. Don't make false promises to yourself. Nobody's going to believe in you and try to motivate you. You only have yourself. So pick yourself up, write down your goals, work as hard as you can to achieve the goals that you listed out. Don't disappoint yourself. Put in the work, lock in, and let's make 2025 a historical year, not only for myself, but for everyone watching.